Hello, YouTube and friends. Want to talk very briefly about the Canelo Alvarez Jaime Munguia fight that went on last night. We were fortunate enough to be able to get the fight and watch it uh, in real time. There's a lot of stuff going around, and I want to tell you, younger guys, not to buy in to everything you hear about that fight. It was a good fight. Kind of what set me off this morning is I saw about a 45-second video from a reputable trainer, amateur trainer, but no wonder he does not have pro fighters in his stable. He's not quite there yet, in my humble opinion. And I'm not the all-knowing guy of boxing myself, but the guy summed the fight up in 45 seconds, which is not possible in my humble opinion. And he said if Munguia would have went in there with defense as the primary key to what he was going to do, he could have won that fight. So he was like, he should have stayed sealed up, stayed patient. So in other words, really what the guy was saying in the 45 seconds is he should have done what Canelo did. No. He would have got beat at Canelo's game within the 3 rounds. That, which is another thing I want to tell you. Munguia won the first 3 rounds. I'm not taking, we love both these fighters, so I'm not putting down one while raising the other. I don't want to do that, but Munguia won those first 3 rounds. I don't care what the judges said. I don't care what anybody thinks. I know what I saw. Munguia went in there with an excellent game plan. I differ with some folks that have a lot of intelligentsia in boxing. A lot of guys were saying maybe he shouldn't have bent at the waist as much, but I know that technique. It's what we use, and I think that bending at the waist gave him a lot of success till he got clocked. I think when he raised up from bending at the waist, he should have went off to the side, and he was coming straight up. That may be something that young man can work on, but I'm telling you all, as far as North America goes, Mexico, Central America, and North America, and the countries entailed there, Munguia is the future of the boxing. He's the future. It's all we're going to be talking about, like everybody's talking about Canelo today. The heir apparent, if he continues forward, I believe, is Munguia. So I think Munguia went in there with an excellent game plan. He was excellently trained. And the trainer, I forget the guy's name, but the trainer's been around forever and a day. He's the trainer that's in most demand of any trainer in the world. And he gave Munguia a good game plan to go in there with. It's just Alvarez's experience just overtook Munguia. The old line's still strong. And but when the old line fades away, the young line is going to be Munguia, and I believe Munguia is going to be even better than Canelo. He is a great fighter. So I just wanted to talk about a few of those points and let you guys know. You're going to hear, you young guys especially, you're going to hear a lot of stuff about this. You're going to see a lot of videos where it's slowed down. And I want to tell you, we do a lot of video around here. We watch a lot of video, a lot of slowed down stuff. We just don't put it out. And you can learn a lot off of these things But always remember, hindsight's 20/20, and it's not necessarily the fighter being at great fault. It's or one of the fighters being at great fault. A lot of the time, it's the other fighter figuring it out quicker. Hence Alvarez's experience and being patient and figuring it out and whittling away at the tree. And that's what happened. We saw experience overcome, and which is generally the case, unless the power is just so overtly extreme against the opponent. So I just wanted to talk about those couple of things and tell you guys that it was a great fight last night. Both fighters are great. They've done great things, and Munguia is the future and the heir apparent to Alvarez. So I'm glad them two guys get along and seem to be pretty friendly.